Let's go. Nightingale here. Prep tests for the second monthly cup qualifier, which both of us kind of failed. I failed just because I played against really rogue decks, and you failed for technical reasons.
Yeah, technical. When you don't have charger for your laptop, it's called technical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be playing Yellow Rush, Mono Blue, Mono Green, or just Red Green. Are you're gonna
Uh,
play?
I want to test play a few games with monocolor decks and probably red green is probably the best one of two colored decks that I want to try
Hmm.
out. Metagame is kinda stale, at least it feels a bit.
I think I'm not gonna test with myself very weird decks against you. I think I'll be playing kind of classic wishes fairies, then my red yellow control, and maybe a green yellow sacrifice.
Oh
Cause
yeah, green yellow sacrifice is something I am interested to test, and if you have time, at least you could try my decks as well. I mean, I am playing pretty stock lists
yeah.
from what I feel.
So the fairies wishes is pretty standard, though I had to cut Garden from it for third blue fairy because I used Garden in the red yellow control. So I was kind of looking at Enchantress Fairies Wishes deck, and then the red yellow control and something else as the lineup. So
I'm
this is why I had to cut Garden from the Wishes deck, even though it kind of hurts, but red yellow needs it much more.
I'm pretty skeptical about any wishes deck being good enough with how
Well,
fast the
this is
metagame
why I want
is.
to test it because
Okay.
in some matchups it was fantastic, in some matchups I didn't really like it. So I'm just on the edge. I'm not sure whether I like it or not.
Yeah, I would I'd suggest that playing simply mono green is a better solution, but let's start testing. So you will take wishes, I will take all the monocolored decks and see how they do against
I actually
wishes.
wanted to play with the control because that's I well my best performing deck so far. That's
Okay, well then we can start with that. Two
okay. You're
games against
online.
each of the monocolored ones.
Let me just delete all the weird guys. I mean, from the suggestions and stuff. Cause you know they pile up after a while.
And no, they don't because they go up to three, and it only shows three recently played, and they delete themselves even if you don't.
Okay, well I forget to delete them all the time.
You don't have to. Well, okay, so let's start. I will start with mono green the first game.
Okay. Mm, I'm not dropping frames yet, so that is good. Because I've put a bit higher quality graphics, but let's see if the game is gonna... Wait, what? Oh yeah, right, I took that. So you're on green.
Yeah, mono green.
Um, mm, I was just like thinking what to mulligan. Kinda tough
Mulligan
sometimes.
like an average deck, and mono green is pretty average deck. I would say having elementals in opening hand as a second player is one of the better things right now to have as any monocolored deck.
Thanks, Sherlock.
Well, it's just that sometimes they weren't good. Right now they're better than they were before last patch.
Jesus. Dude, cool down. Cool down. Cool down.
I'm not sure you played your lands correctly, but
I don't think I
maybe
had. I
just
don't think I had much of a choice.
uh, I would usually play if I had two creatures like you. I would usually play two lands on sides and summon a creature next to my orb, and then when I had the third turn, I would move it next to the orb like this, but one row lower. I don't think it matters right now, but generally speaking.
Well, remember the time we control deck actually. So that's a
Yeah,
thing.
I mean it's not really relevant right
Remember the time
this
control.
instance. Hmm. Mono red. Well,
No, I'm not mono red.
well, at least it seems so, and you're not last nightmaring my creature right now. So I think this
Come
is good.
on. The hell, lucky bastard. Huh?
I had it in my opening hand.
Hmm. Guess I need to start preparing then. So where can you fly? You can fly over here, but I'm not sure where I want to put it. Yep, that's a thing. That's fine. Okay, so. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
To be honest, I'm not sure how good Oakfather is. He's usually in the lists, but I have found that he's a
It's
bit
just
awkward.
I think the slam is the best part about it.
Well, that's the only part about it, but even so, I'm just not sure how good he is, whether he's good
Okay,
enough to
let's
have
see
in mono green.
things. Have to
He
be.
has good synergy with Feed the Forest, and he does slam for a lot, but still. So you have two, or not.
Mm, mm. So that's a given. Then what? Hmm.
I hope you aren't contemplating on playing anything between your face and Oakfather right now, because otherwise Slam is going to destroy you.
Yeah. It's a solid point.
So it's you
I'll
have
keep it like
if you're
that.
okay, well, fine by me. I can just still go face and play this.
That's fine. That's fine. Um, so how do I need to do this? Go like this, and then what? Well, this is happening no matter what.
Yeah.
Now I have to think.
Now you have to kill Oakfather somehow.
Yeah. I mean, I have ways to kill it. I'm just like choosing the better one. I just want to have a look. Okay. Um, Because if you do that, how much take care of you?
Ouch.
Do I? No, I can't move. I'll let you decide.
Or I'll kill the bigger one.
No,
And
I don't think I should have attacked there.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have. Like, you did correctly, I think, yeah. And I think that I should have done a bit earlier.
Could be. No, right. I know, it's okay. It's actually okay.
It's actually not okay if I get the teleport guy.
It's all going according to plan. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. Should be fine.
So now you see, right?
Yeah. What do I play? Okay.
Thanks, Gosu, for hosting.
Isn't...
Wait, let me count. Can go up to 6. Oh yeah, that's okay. So move this over here. Hi, peeps. That's did I do it like that? Yeah, why not? Guess why not?
Seriously? Is nobody else streaming beside us? I mean, Thursday evening, I would assume that a bit more people would play it. Okay.
By the way, you can open Twitch and open the chat as well if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Aqua has something to say to you.
Which chat? Which
Twitch.
Yes, I mean which channel?
Well,
yours?
no,
Or...
just open the game and you'll probably notice us.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm seeing comments. Yeah, just gonna mute the channel.
This
And
second OthalaBor is really annoying.
I will pause the screen because that was kind of mistake since I see your hand in that case.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. I hope you didn't. You already
I'm
saw
gonna
it.
overrule it. Let's just say I remember all those fire bombs, but I don't think they matter from my game plan.
Thanks, that's very cheerful of you.
Well,
what do I do here? I think I just add and pass. Ow.
Well, you had to assume this was coming since I played him so far away. It was actually a mistake to play him that far.
Maybe.
Huh.
How do we clear here? What's the plan?
So I think I see the chat. I'm not sure if it's up to date since...
Oh yeah, I have a delay of 1 minute.
Yeah, but I mean, last comment I see is at 8:58. If nobody has commented it, then I am properly in the chat.
Okay, let's see. What are my options here? Is this good enough? I'm not sure. I have so much stuff.
Can you do anything at this point?
Maybe.
Well, let me see.
Maybe.
So, I have a feeling that Doomsday is the only thing that's gonna help you now.
What? You don't have lethal anyway.
I don't,
Okay. Well,
but it's
okay.
not like you're
Okay,
doing
golem.
anything
The
either.
golem is the nasty part indeed.
And I have quite a bit of Faeria advantage.
Yeah. So your draws were pretty good, I say, because you basically played a fatty after fatty after fatty.
That's what Mono Green does, it doesn't do anything else anyway. It's not like you can play anything besides fatties in Mono Green.
Okay, what can I do? What should I do?
Yeah. Well. So. Face is the place, right?
No more fatties, please.
Well.
Come on.
And something like this.
Gee.
I mean, I'm not the deck is pretty stock mono green, and I'm doing the stock mono green things.
Well, let's just say I also could have had a bit better draws.
Probably, yeah. So should I switch the deck, or do you want a rematch?
Well, let's try to cover as many matchups as possible, and then we can repeat some later.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to Yellow Rush with Doomsdays.
Okay, I think I have then
Yeah,
good
just
matchup
pick the
for
same deck.
that. Huh? No,
Yeah,
not
I
the
was
same.
thinking. Oh.
I took the sack deck.
Oh, I meant that. Well, yeah. What I meant that I would switch the deck. You would pick the same deck to see how that deck plays against the different matchups, and then
Maybe.
you would switch.
We can do whatever.
Yeah, but so I think I have a pretty good opener.
Maybe.
Because any opener from Yellow Rush that includes Doom Drake to turn 1 feels like a good opener.
Yeah, it's always decent. I'm not sure. I kind of started to play out this game the way I should have.
Mm. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Yellow Rush technically is a really good deck. I mean, it's probably one of the best decks right now. I'm just not sure about which list. That was pretty sad, to be honest.
Yeah. My fault a little. My fault kind of.
I mean, the game is pretty much over at this point.
I wouldn't say so exactly.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Unless you have. Oh, come on. I mean, any other dude would be fine, but that one, really? Like, really?
Well, his best yellow guy.
Why did it have to be exactly that guy?
Uh,
Why did it
because he
have to
wins the
be?
games.
Why did it have to be exactly this guy?
Anything good?
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
But do I want to? Nah.
Yeah, one more start
You
pretty
play
annoying.
this version? Do you really like soul packs in Rush?
This is the deck with 3 Doomsdays. Do you think I want to play Soul Pacts?
Okay.
I said this is Yellow Rush with Doomsdays. So that's why it has Death Wish goals, and that's why it plays 3 Soul Pacts. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing Soul Pacts. At least not 3 of them. And this is the version I want to test, not the stock version.
Okay. Now I just need to figure it out. Kinda. So I can play this, then do that. 3. Shit. No. Okay, then. Oh, I'm lagging like hell. Well, you're still stuck there, so. We can do that technically. I'm a bit confused what to do now. Okay, I don't have to actually move with this. Yeah, you can connect, but I just was liking a little bit of Faeria to make this turn good enough. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I played it correctly, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, you're pretty much fine. That Walker was pretty annoying as I can't kill it right now. And what do I do with it?
I still think I'm behind a little bit. Well, depends on what I draw the next turn, though.
You are behind, but that Walker is annoying. Huh. Well, I don't get any good traits anyways.
Well, you might as well smart.
Yeah, I'm just thinking which way.
Oh, yeah. At least Yeah, at least you can hit the face with it this turn.
I mean, now I just need to draw into the Zealous Crusaders.
Basically, yeah. I have to do this.
Yeah, and you're pretty happy to do it as well.
Shall I do that?
Yeah, right now my deck has too much Faeria generation. So, ouch. Need more expensive stuff. And good stuff. Oh,
what you got? Probably trade in, no? Just want to trade to. You can Doomsday.
If I get the Doomsday, but no. Hey, I can pretty safely reveal to you that right now, I have in my hand 3 Kalim's followers. That's not a happy thing to have in this situation.
Yeah, I guess so. Mm,
I mean, that's one of the reasons that you play vampires and shaitan demons and other stuff in this deck, which I'm not playing right now.
okay.
Yeah, Bone Collector can get ridiculous.
Yeah. Mm, do I do that? Yeah, I guess there is no real harm in that. And then... Mm, can do something else this turn. I don't know if I actually have to. I think there is no harm in this.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do, of course. Um,
Yeah, you just need a Crusader. Basically, that's your only
I
thing.
just need something to play uh, except for Kalim's followers.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my biggest
Okay,
issue.
that's step one. Basically, unless I can represent lethal, you're good. Because you can still draw into Doomsday or Crusaders.
At this point, Soul Eater is kinda lethalish.
Let's see.
But yeah, if I do get Doomsday, I'm kinda winning this. That's true.
Mm, 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 mm.
Though I did just lose a game on ladder after drawing 3 Doomsdays against Monoblue. I mean, when you go to 5 health, you're pretty much dead to anything he has to offer.
Where do I move it though?
The place he's in right now is probably the best.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. And then I might need more stuff to block with.
Yeah.
I don't want to overextend here also.
Well, at least I did draw something.
So I don't wanna like really spam into potential top deck Doomsday.
Well, on the other hand, there is this.
Crusader.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one. It's kinda lethal-ish.
Well, I do think that your deck plays some amount of Last Nightmares, so. And your
Yeah.
Bone Collector is kinda lethalish as well.
Hmm.
So if you can't kill it, you can just eat my follower with your Village Elder and then just roadblock the Crusader with Bone Collector. If you don't have anything other better to do.
That would be a big misplay. 1, 2, yeah. I wanted to draw into Nightmare, that's why I didn't play a
Wait.
land, but no.
Why are you playing him so far? I mean, it's still not lethal. And I would have thought you'd want to play him next to your orb to block me from doing something.
Yeah, perhaps. Messing this up a little bit, but oh well. No, I just said I wanted to draw into Nightmare and because I didn't think I would actually cast Ether this turn. I moved the guys closer to you, and that means that Ether is out of reach for next turn. Okay, so, okay, and do you have enough actually? Okay.
I
Yeah,
got the good top deck.
well, well,
Yep.
considering
Yep.
the fact that. Oh, okay, now you just follow, yeah. Right, so
Yeah,
you got the
that's why
top deck.
Doomsday is good in this deck.
Yep. Yeah, I messed it up.
I don't think you had anything to do if for the Doomsday. So even
Mm,
if you did mess up, I mean, Doomsday would have cleared your board, and I would have still had that damage, that same damage as lethal.
how many Doomsdays in that build? 3?
Yeah, I'm running 3 right now.
And how many pacts?
Also 3, but I think that's probably an overkill. I'm running 3 pacts, 3 prayers, 3 Deathwish ghouls, and 3
Well,
Doomsdays.
okay. Well, you'll. I think you sent me the list, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So let's go with the. What are you gonna pick?
I'm just gonna pick the fairies.
Fairies. So what do you want to get demolished by?
Wow, so supportive.
Because I don't think that deck is good right now.
Well, okay, fine. Destroy me with whatever.
Uh, well, I'll go with Mono Blow.
Mm, okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess after this one, maybe I should test red yellow more.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Let's go with this.
The classic.
Well, it's always good to start with 30 shell. That's why this deck also plays one of them.
Mm. Dirtly shell is so dirtly. Am I lagging? A little. A little. Mm. Mm.
The biggest problem is that Wish deck it takes too many turns to set up, and it's not really that unfair.
You have a point here.
Like, for example, in this deck, this is how turn 2 looks like. And that's pretty scary.
Yeah. Combination of both of those is pretty annoying, true. True
And now
that.
if I have a Mirror Phantasm in my hand, then it means you're pretty much screwed whatever deck you're playing.
Mm. Let's just say that sometimes I feel like you need to cool down with your threats.
Well, uh, I mean, Frogs plus Phantasm is one of the best combinations this game has to offer right now. I mean, if the combination of cards, if you add to that the library, um, red decks technically have a good answer since you can say first Wrath. Let's see. Hmm. Uh, hmm.
Do you have a phantasma or something?
Yeah, that's my point. I didn't draw. If I drew Phantasm, I would be pretty happy. But right now, I don't have Phantasm, but I do think this is pretty nice combination.
Yeah, that's okay.
And as for other stuff, hmm, well, let's go with this.
Oh, okay. I'm not. No, dude, you forgot I have Banquet.
Yeah, I did. But it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's really not as bad as you think it is.
Mm,
Especially since my other options were worse.
could have been.
Huh. Yep, let's see. Well, first of all, having two. This is one of the reasons why having two Falcon Dives in the deck is really nice.
You run one or two?
I think it's two.
Yeah, it's just that in one green you had one.
Uh, yeah. Then, well, okay, I'll retreat.
That's the jumpy one. Okay. That could be tricky.
Так, я сейчас звук на паузу уберу, не перепраться надо.
Okay, so he's going without sound for a little while. Uh, let's hope he's back. He's still in it. Because I start moving in as well. You can Phantasm eat it. I don't know what's better here. Do I? I don't know if I cast Guidance here. It's kinda tricky. I'll just see what he does next. So if I get to go to up for wishes anytime soon, well, that's what, 3 turns left still, and then if by that time I'm not gonna be too far behind, then I should be in decent shape. But yeah, the matchup is really tricky, and I think he's favored. Plus that's him on top of all the other facts and stats.
Okay, so I'm back. What did I miss? Seems like nothing relevant.
Huh? What you got? Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Is this enough?
I so wish I would have been like red control right now. But
yeah, that's probably one of the worst matchups for this deck. And once I would want to test.
Oh, I'm lagging like hell right now. Probably should lower it a bit. Okay, I have to work on this anyway. Then have to go like this. Probably this is fine.
But now I can kill you with my frog.
Kill me or who?
I mean kill the fairy.
Yeah, correct. Moved too far. Should have, yeah.
So, but yeah, library does just so much. Turn 2 library is just too hard for any wish deck to beat.
Too much value. Unless you're playing that weird library wishes deck.
Yeah, the masochism wishes, but that deck just basically auto loses to all aggressive decks.
Depends on the build, I think.
Well, if you're dealing damage to yourself and 3 of your cards need 8 lands in play, I'm just not seeing how that deck can be doing anything against aggression.
Yeah. Oh, come on!
Yes, what did you want to say to me?
Like, I was fine before you played that mother trucker.
That's, he is the reason to go mono blue after all. So I don't really see what's so surprising about him coming down. Yeah, more cards that kill you. Actually, yeah, library is pretty good against 3 wishes. He kills himself faster.
Huh?
I mean, right now, you are basically playing a card that helps me kill you. This late into the game, library is not really helping you.
Yeah, but better than nothing.
That's also true. I think we should remove all the land restrictions from the cards it gives you. That would make the card at least seem decent.
What do you mean?
I mean, right now, it seems like you can play any card you get from 3 wishes, but in fact, to get Dream River, you need 3 more lakes, and same for the yellow cards. So it kind of feels like it's not. I mean, the card is pretty weak compared to cost, and my game just freezed up. Okay, back. No, not back. Yeah, it's restarted itself.
Well, you still have more than 1 minute to get back.
Yeah, I need to give you some handicap, right?
Gosh, you're so kind today.
Of course. What did you expect? Yeah.
Such Mr. Kindness today. I almost forgot.
Don't worry,
what it feels
the
like.
game is being as kind to me as I'm kind to you. I mean, right now, yeah, I think it finally loaded. No, it did not.
So what, your client froze? Oh no, you're back.
Yeah, first my client froze, then it unfroze, and then it noticed that game connection was lost, so it restarted the whole game, and now I'm finally back in the versus screen, and yes, now I can play, and I have 10 seconds to do something.
Wait, what? I didn't think that deck actually played enchantment.
I play too.
So it's not a standard thing to include them.
Uh, Let me think. Probably not. It's one of the things I like to do because
Okay.
it's such a good combination with Dream Reavers and Sturdy Shells. Plus, it helps randomly against red decks.
Mm.
I do think two is good amount to have.
Mm. YOLO.
Well,
But if you
fine.
would have a phantasm, then I would be totally screwed.
Hmm. Let's see. Oh yeah, now I get profits, of course. Okay.
Mm. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Fine.
Yeah, too much advantage. So try picking the red-yellow control. I'm gonna go with this because
With
I'm
blue.
interested.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
also curious how this matchup plays out.
Generally, I have found that against rush decks, I'm not always uh, I don't always have time to defend. That's why I this deck probably wants the third Ancient Herald to make the red and yellow deck matchups a bit better.
Hmm.
Uh, let's start with the basic.
Yep.
So since you, if that wish played was playing Garudan, I think it would have been pretty good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I did overextend into Garudan, which was not the best
Yeah, it's just
solution.
that in this deck, if I consider both these decks for a lineup, Garden means much more in this deck.
Uh, I would really consider this deck, but I wouldn't consider Wish deck for any lineup right now. At least none of the lists I know of feel like they're good enough. So
Hmm.
Firestorm,
Not
do I take
exactly. Oh my god. Oh
Garudan?
Jesus. But how do I?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I kind of played into Firestorm and Garudan this way. Should
Hmm.
not have done that.
How do I put him? Also, dun. Because I need to think about what am I going to do after that. So I think I
If you
kind
have
of.
Garudan, you should have played him.
Yeah. It's just that I was thinking like how to play lands in this case and where to put him.
Mixed well, it was pretty good. Yeah.
Because I need to think how you're gonna advance after this and what am I supposed to do next. This guy, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that game was lost when I played into him.
Mm.
You don't move it like that ever. If you play him one closer to your orb, so even if you can't charge for two, you only move one because now you miss one fairy next turn.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Right, right. Didn't think.
Not like it helps me much, but yeah.
Jesus, stop it! Mm.
Again, one up, because now you can double harvest next turn. One down, I mean, from your perspective.
Well, I'm not sure I would actually do that.
Yes, but even still, it would have been a better position for your creature to stay in. You would have more options. No. Plus, there is sometimes this can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I have never actually seen Mirror Phantasm drown any creatures, but that might just be the first time.
So I can't move it?
Well, not if there isn't any land it can move onto. If you had a prairie to step onto or any land to step onto, you could have moved him.
Okay,
But
so it's
since everything
lost.
that
Yeah.
surrounds him is ocean tiles, he just drowns.
So he's lost. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with this. Then perhaps this. And this. And
I want to see some Falcon Dabs off the top of my deck. But yeah, so if you would have moved one closer to,
I could have saved it.
Yeah.
With two prairies. Okay, that's not a bad answer.
Yeah, that just passed. Ouch. Ow. This is evil. Especially now that he actually triggers his combat of structures as well. Luckily for me.
No.
2 top decks.
No,
2
come
top
on.
decks.
What the hell? So you drew one for the library and one for the turn.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. And this guy too.
I'm gonna heal up a bit.
Wait. You chose yourself, right?
Yes.
Well, at least I have this prepared.
Good for you. Probably.
At least I had this already.
So then my question is,
how
what
you're
did
gonna
for
win
the
now?
second one?
You'll be surprised.
Do you have Faeria? Probably you do. Let me just throw myself into something.
I am gonna have enough. I just +1.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. I probably need to find the third one quickly.
Or some healing songs.
Yeah.
If you have any.
Having third one is better.
Oh, goodness sake, really? Wait, what? This deck plays Experiment? Why?
I play a singleton because it's nice combination with some of the creatures like Lord Thief and Prophet of the Tides.
And also sometimes Reaver.
Yes, sometimes River, rarely though.
Well, when you just need to race.
Yeah.
Come on, threes. Trum, 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 trum. Hmm.
Well, can you do anything about River?
Well, River is not lethal yet.
By himself, he's not, but my deck does play Mythmaker, and it has 2 Mirror Phantasms left. Plus, I have one enchantment as well.
Mm, 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 mm.
Ooh. And second one?
Kinda.
Ouch. Yeah, that was nice. I might actually die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even after 3 Reavers.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm not sure this helps, but still.
Well, it does help.
But you still have Flame Burst in hand, right?
I wish. I wish.
Ouch.
I mean, I drew Nightmare, but I don't have enough Faeria now. That's the
Yeah.
problem. That's the problem.
I mean, if you
Now the thing is that because it's not a burn deck, it's a control deck. So instead of Flame Burst, I have more removals that deal 4, like free bombs and free slingers and stuff like this.
if you have any way to deal 1 damage to me, then I'm dead.
Trust me, I know.
Okay.
But for example, Wrath doesn't work, and then
Nope.
the thing is that what was it? If I had more fairy, I could have tried my luck with Hellfire.
Do you have the Taunt Guy 2-5? He would kill me as well.
I'm not sure. Like there is a chance that Hellfire is in my deck should be that 2/5 guy. It's just that there was because I'm not a burn deck, right? So 2/5 is actually not that good here. Yeah, yeah, I lost. Don't worry. So I'm just thinking that.
I'm just thinking, 2-5 is generally good enough in these decks because he stops the aggression quite well.
Um, Problem is a lot of the time against, for example, Monored, that aggression
I'm
is too
stopping.
overwhelming, and I would rather prefer to have more removal for 4/5 toughness guys and stuff like that.
True, true. There is that.
So I might screen share now with you so that you get to see the list and maybe comment on something.
The issue is the main decks that are really like good. I feel right now are first the mono blue variants with the library.
Okay.
So you need answers to the library, and Flame Burst is an answer to the library.
Well, we can see now. So maybe like this one Hellfire will have to go.
Let's see.
So I took out one Hellfire now. So that frees up a slot for at least one Flame Burst. Then generally I do like everything else. It's just that I can maybe
4 firebombs and 4 bomb slingers is definitely an overkill.
no. It's just that if I don't have all of those, then matchup against mono red is pretty bad, and also they all
I
help.
mean,
They all help against mono green too.
cut one of the fire bombs. You have too many of those, and you don't really have that many harvesters to use.
Well, I
Uh,
don't need many.
you need at least some, and also choking sands.
I actually like them.
It's dead card against all of the red decks. I mean, big red decks. It's dead,
Yeah, but
and
it
against
saved
green,
my
it's
ass so
also.
many times. It saved my ass so many times against Willows, against random 3/5s, 3/6s, and different, very many.
Yeah, but two is too much to be playing for my taste.
Well,
You
let's
see,
say.
you lose too often. That deck will lose to mono greens, big guys, and red rush, like the big guys from red rush. That choking sand, having two choking sand is too much.
Okay, well, let's skip random one then. So okay, I can do this, for example. Is this fine? I actually don't like the 2/5 in here, the taunt, because it doesn't solve any problems really. It's not consistent enough because it's good in burn because then all you need is just to buy a couple extra turns. You just need to buy some extra time, but here you are actually planning for a long game.
Well, if you're running the long game, there was a list King Dance posted in deck sharing, which is simply mono red, but has the Bloodfire Wisps as win conditions. It's the one he
Mm,
was running in the monthly cup.
yeah, you mean not mono red, but maybe blue red.
No, mono. He was running blue red and mono red
Okay.
control, and that deck was like the problem with the card balance in Faeria, well, not the problem, but the card balance in Faeria is
I
skewed
could do like
towards
this.
being
I could
aggressive.
go like this, for example. Just two bursts and one wisp.
No, I mean, listen for a minute. You're answering threats too much. If you're too focused on answering and you're not killing your opponent
Yeah, but
properly.
quite some time, just couple singers and a specter is actually enough.
And then there is alternative to simply go blue-red burn deck, which is simply better because it can actually kill your opponent with other cards except for singers and specters.
Well, Spectre is OP in this deck. I actually won so many games
Yes,
because of him.
Spectre is OP, but I mean, Spectre is control is okay. Burn is better. Burn is good. So if you just want to make your deck work like a control, then that's one thing. But if you want to have a good red to yellow deck, then that's gonna have to be burn, not control, because like red yellow as a
Okay, what?
control doesn't work that well
I don't
right
know.
now.
Worked for me actually a lot of the time.
On where?
Well, qualifiers too, I think. Well, or ESL. Worked fine. I did like it quite a bit.
Well, it might be okay-ish, but overall, I mean, answering is worse than playing threats. And Faeria is are just too many good threats that you cannot answer properly. Like
Mm.
what your, for example, let's look at your deck and opponent starting with library, the mono blue. You don't have any answers to that except for firebomb, and that gives a mono blue deck too much fairy advantage. Even the,
Well, look, now I have two bursts and two bombs.
but let's just say that last game it was close after I played myself into your Garodan and turn one, and I still won despite, and it was close. I should have lost that game by all rights. That's my point. The cards are okay, but the total strength of the deck is not enough from my perspective. And you do have like if we are going to be like control, then does Bloodfire Wisp trigger from any creature dies?
Enemy
There
creature.
is
Enemy creature.
yeah,
Maybe then it's
like
not good enough.
it's generally it's okay, but you want to have something on the board. Your deck has too many events, so it's not that good in your deck. If you like, you need to have something like X grinders and brigands to have
Then it's a
that take
different deck.
advantage of it. Yes, that's why I'm saying Bloodfire Wisp is not good enough for this deck, but safer might be.
Yeah, if I would have had him. So this is
Okay.
where full collection actually matters a lot.
Um. Okay.
Wait,
Then
Cypher, you mean the 6 drop, right?
yes, legendary.
Um, doesn't
Uh,
it doesn't really
it,
solve any problems.
yes.
Big
Yeah.
it's just a big body.
Well, let's just say that from my perspective, I would really go the vicious burn style. So I would cut the fire bombs, soul drains, Garodan, and choking sands to make room for the creatures that deal damage to your opponent's face. I think that's simply the better deck to play.
So you don't like the soul drain.
It doesn't deal damage to face.
Okay, so I guess third burst at least.
Yes, take out one. Leave max 2 last nightmares. You want either 1 or 2 last nightmares, not 3.
Okay.
And Firestorm, not sure, but maybe 1 or 2. I think. Well, 2 should be fine as well.
Not
Then,
Garodon?
no, he's too expensive.
Okay.
Then let's see what else.
So everything damage, so I guess the walls are coming in.
Yeah, there is also option to go for the Gift of Steel type of deck, but that's mono red.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, giving Gift of Steel to Spectre is really cool.
Okay, what do we actually want else from yellow?
Well, those 2 cards are basically what you're playing from yellow when you go for the burn decks. You don't really need much else.
Kalim?
Yes, Kalim is definitely okay to play.
I played him before, but I wanted more of a control build.
He's fine. I'm like
Is
Kalim just wins the game.
Is Doomsday too bad for this deck?
I think it kinda is, but maybe it's good enough.
I guess I want soldiers.
Which soldiers?
Wind soldiers.
Wind soldiers. Like in this deck, you're not really building lines to your opponent's face. They are okay, but I don't.
It's
find room
removal / finisher.
Yes, but I find myself not finding enough room for them in the deck most of the time. Grimguard, I would first start at Grimguards. They are pretty important.
Well, if we are going for a burn approach, then yeah.
Even if they're not, even if you're not burning them, it's really good. And I did find that
Well, I guess then I just add brutes and that's almost it.
Well, I'm just thinking. Guards are good.
Are
But
are the brutes good?
I'm playing. I really like them, especially now that you can like imagine if you manage to get guard into your opponent's face, it's like doing 4 damage per attack, and brute is doing 5. But you do have Scourge Flame Specters,
Yeah,
so
so I
they're
don't really
kind of
need them.
same spot as brutes.
Maybe terror, but they don't go face.
Which one?
Terror, Lord of Terror.
His he's more controlish.
Yeah.
I would probably go for the brigands to harvest with something.
You don't like
Uh,
Hellfires in this deck.
I'm running one randomly. It's probably fine.
So if we don't play Garden, maybe so I guess maybe like one Hellfire is okay or something.
Yeah. But then you need to cut one firestorm.
Mm. So I don't want more than one Hellfire here.
Not sure. No, no. I don't think you do.
Mm. What you were saying, Brigands?
Yeah, he's good harvester.
Then we're so close to the Gift of Steel deck. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's good. Well, let me just think. Brigands are just really good, and again, if you get him to your opponent's face, then that's really strong. Uh,
Like, so is it actually worth it then if we don't go control and just try to go burn? Maybe just try to play Gift of Steel deck.
yeah, I think it does. Like control, your original approach for going control. If control was good, then it would have been a good approach. But control is not good in the Faeria right now.
Okay, let's see. So if we go for mono red Gift of Steel, so
Actually, if there is mono red, there are 2 options. Either you actually, sorry, 3 options. You can go Gift of Steel. You can go simple aggressive burn deck, or you can go mid red.
yeah. So
Actually,
I just want to test a little bit the Gift of Steel version.
let's see. I think I have something close to it.
Do I play boss in that deck? In
Uh,
the Steel deck?
he's good, but I don't think you play him there.
So I have 3 slots right now. Is everything that I have here right now makes sense? Well, maybe yeah. I took out the bombs, so
Crown Shaker, Bomb Slinger, Grim Guard, uh,
Brutes,
Brigand.
Brigands Gift, Burst, Singer.
You're having.
Maybe I don't play the Singer here. I guess.
Actually, you do.
Okay.
He's just that good.
So what am I missing?
I can say for sure that you're missing something. I'm just checking it. You're missing Blood Songs.
Hmm. Ah, just to kind of like make it quick.
Just and one Hellfire.
Okay. Yeah, let's try that. I just need to cast a mana leak first before we continue. Okay.
So I think that's the stock list. I'm gonna take a small pause as well.
Okay, so you're gonna have a pause too. Well, as you like. I just need to run to go cast a mana leak. Okay, so I'm switching off the share because I don't think we need it anymore, really. Oh. Okay, I'll be right back. Are you there?
Yep.
You know what? I think we forgot something in this one. So maybe instead of Hellfire and well, at least maybe instead of Hellfire, should I add in the throwers, the shooting guys, the
What's the
flamethrowers?
current iteration? Flamethrowers.
Yeah, I know, but it's not combat, so it's not gonna. Well, it's gonna get pumped from the gift of steel anyway.
Yes,
Just
but
not
it
the
needs
toughness.
3 mountains. That's gonna be. I don't really think you want him in here.
Okay, fine.
So if you were adding something, you would be adding Ignis, cause he's good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, cause lots of burst.
Yeah, I mean. So,
I sent invite.
yes, game is freezing because my friend list is too long. So whenever I open it, the game freezes. I really hope they fix this. Okay, so I will take what?
I don't know, whatever you feel like. Do you have the red green already ready?
No, I
Okay.
have 11 cards in the deck. I think taking mono green would be cruel, and
Cause yeah, I guess it's not a great matchup.
I actually it's okay. It's probably okayish, but not good to see how the deck works. Let's start with mono blue and see how it goes.
So is it that bad of a matchup?
I usually I have a pretty good. The deck is fast enough most of the time.
Jeez, everything is so slow. Say something like this.
Technically, mono blue is supposed to be bad matchup, especially with the libraries, but I have found myself killing the
okay,
bird decks
my
fast
game
enough.
is freezing. I don't know why. Probably because. Okay, now it's actually good. Okay, well, decent-ish. It's just that a friend of mine at whom I'm staying at, so he's also using the connection quite extensively right now. Okay. Is that fine? I mean, if I go for brute here, is that okay?
Yes, it's played pretty okay.
So
and painful for me.
Okay, after I heard "ouch," I guess like that means that I was right.
Well, even if I have Phantasm, it's still like my creature still doesn't kill your brute. It's probably one of the most annoying guys against the blue deck. Right
The fuck?
after
Did that just happen? Sun says basically something at random cheap by 4 times, right?
Yes. It can hit something more than once. Did you get Safer's Rat 4 times?
Almost. I got gift 4 times. Just a gift.
Ugh. Yes, that's why I hate that card. That's one of the reasons I dislike that deck. Because Bloodsong is really good, but then there are those situations.
I feel like I'm still playing it because it's free, but if you have Phantasm, then I'm kinda screwed. But well, you can't cast him yet. No, you can. Actually, technically, you can, or you can't. Yeah. No, you can't.
Yeah, I'm just doing it the boring way. Retreat. Now, if you have the Horse Master, then it would be pretty bad for me. Luckily, I know
Which we forgot to include.
No, we didn't forget him. We just didn't include him. That's different.
But why would you mention it now anyway?
Because some of the lists of red decks do play him.
Hmm. How would you put lands here?
Since you do not have Axe Grinder,
I think something like meh,
I wouldn't have.
meh.
That's bad.
Why?
I mean, because if you went all the way to the side, you're kind of forced to play one like upwards to double harvest. So if you go to the all the way to the side, then you as well go all the way. So you don't do it like that. Like if so, you wanted to go one upwards your turn. Anything that didn't do that was technically wrong or bad
Well, I
for
can
you.
do that next turn.
You would think you can. So yeah, I think just playing mountain upwards would have been correct. And generally speaking, I would be trying. I wouldn't be doing it going all the way to the side, even in that situation. I would have played only next to the well and straight up above it.
Yeah, now I
Next.
can't harvest, but because I want to do this.
Uh,
Yeah, a bit of. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but I think it's
yes. Like this is how I win the games against Burn.
fine. Now what? Aurora? No. Reaver? Reaver.
Not
Okay.
like I'm so much Faeria ahead of you right now. And my lads are pretty well positioned to attack you and defend.
You just had to rub it in my face, didn't you?
Well, I am just commenting that usually things aren't that bad for the red decks. Well, so yeah, you're not doing any firestorms next turn, so I'm just kind of overextending.
So you cut Firestorm from my deck so that you get to win easy.
No, I'm just like Firestorm is kind of the same slot that Hellfire is. They are kind of doing similar things, so you don't really have room for both. On the flip side, this deck should have really good matchup against Yellow Rush,
Yeah.
which we can test.
Yeah, we can. Though your version is not a standard one.
Probably not, but close
Okay.
enough.
That helps, I guess.
Actually, Doomsdays and Soul Pacts make your life easier.
Yeah.
And we can finish this. I can put you out of your misery a bit faster with this.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm just trying to finish it faster.
You're so kind. Yeah, I know I'm dead, but whatever.
You're having an awful lot of unnecessary sounds on your end.
Ah, it's the kettle. It's the tea kettle. I hope it's not like really bad right now.
Well, more than it should be.
And
Let's
the
just
cat
say
is
keep it
actually
at that.
going crazy as well. Kitty. Um. Okay, so against Yellow Rush then.
Yes.
Should I change anything in that build or it's okay for that version?
Let's play a few games and you will so that you get the feel for the deck.
Maybe should have mulliganed one of these cards.
You basically want, as long as you have something, nothing to harvest with, you mulligan everything. That's the good strategy to use.
Faithful? No.
What?
Well, you can't hit my face next turn just yet. Oh, let's see what I hit. Okay, this was actually decent. This was actually better than the last time, at least.
How many times did that it hit?
Well, let's just say it hit pretty well.
Okay, so only 2 hits on the brigand.
So I can do all of this? Oh shit. I messed up.
I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So Firestorm or Ground Shaker would both be nasty.
You cut the Firestorm from my deck.
Didn't we leave one of them in? I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay, maybe one. Perhaps we kept one.
But I mean, you can't play 2 Firestorms and Hellfire. You're just gonna run out of Faeria quickly. And Firestorms are pretty bad cards in some of the matchups. Like, just for reference, you wanted to block not like this. Normally, you want to block the Faeria gathering spot so that they can play desert there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do I even... So, Doomsday? No, not likely, is it?
That's a pretty small Crusader.
Yes, but let's just say that I don't have anything better to do.
Okay, that's a card.
I mean,
Where do I... Does it matter? Not exactly. Does it matter whether I've put it in a different spot?
I think this one is a bit better, but not sure if it matters. Well,
Yeah, that's good.
actually, it did matter a bit because if it was other way around, I couldn't have done this.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
it did matter.
yeah. So the other way around was more a better play.
Mm, probably yes.
So I can do this. Um, mm, is this a better place for it?
No, you wanted to play him next to the well.
I don't know. I kind of wanted to race, but because of all the different stuff, maybe I didn't have to. Uh, yeah. I think I had enough, so that it doesn't matter too much.
Hmm. Yeah, this is a bit late, but oh well. At least it came.
Ah, why do you take 5? Because Doomdays dash that?
The Doomsday halves my life total.
Halves your life, yeah.
Yeah, I mean 3 Doomsdays and I'm at
Oh,
2 or 3
do you want to
health.
see a combo, even though that maybe would have cost me the game?
Try winning this first.
I know. That's. Let me see. No, that's too crazy, I think. Uh, that's too crazy. Come on, really?
Well, I mean, I'm 2 burns away from dying.
Wait. Can I kill you? Time. Okay, let's try to see what's up. Oh, is that enough? Hmm. 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 So I have to play like this. Yeah.
Too many sounds.
I have to play like this, I think.
Ouch. Ouch. So, Flame Burst Night Eye.
Um, hmm. Six. You can't Nightmare next turn, at least. I think this is enough. Kinda.
Sorry.
What, another Doomsday? Or what? Or
No,
move a
that
guy?
would kill me.
Move a guy? What are you doing?
Killing you.
Oh, man. Oh. How do you do this all the time? How do you, like...
With 2 Soul Pacts in hand.
Okay, fine.
Like, too many dead cards.
Okay, let's try this maybe against Mono Green.
Well, maybe. Okay. It was pretty close, and I think... Did you draw last turn? Because if not, you should have.
Well, Guard was I
I mean,
think a safe play. It's just that I just had the Wrath in hand, and that's kind of it.
you
Um,
wanted to draw into flame bursts.
yeah, but I would have been on 4 Faeria anyway. Oh yeah, well, but 1 burst is enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, okay.
Against Mono Green, you really want to get those Gift of Steels onto combat creatures.
Yeah. I guess I go towards. I mean, I guess I go where you are going. I
Uh,
suppose.
Probably. Just for reference, you can play pretty safely quite a lot of prairies in that deck. I mean, after 2 mountains.
Yeah, yeah. There's only Storm that needs 3. Well, and Slingers
Yeah.
though. So after 3, I would say it's safe. And then I guess.
After 2, because it's safe after 2, because you can then play a mountain when you need third.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was about to say that. Huh?
Okay.
Why like that?
Because I don't want you hitting me if you. Because this way, if you go down and I have a buffs, I can just kill him.
So what you get? That. Oh, and the buff. Or what the heck? Ah, dive. Oh, come.
Not the best situation, but still decent enough.
Hmm. The cat is just absurd. Um. Um. Hmm.
Too much thinking.
Really?
Yes, at least based on the sounds.
No, it's more like my client is lagging a little bit.
Yes, your client may be lacking, but too many sounds I made.
So those being size of thinking is a bad thing?
At least right now it feels that way.
So buff to kill the brute, maybe?
If I had a buff, I would have played it. But since I don't, I just have to do this.
Yeah, that can't feel great, right?
No, it doesn't.
That just cannot feel good.
Since I didn't draw any of the decent buffs, it's kind of sad.
Come on, stop lagging.
Oh, now I get something. Hooray. Can I give up? Because I don't see how I can win this.
Okay, maybe let's replay this against Mono Blue so that I can actually get a better feeling. Well,
Yeah, okay.
this one helps a little bit, but if you don't have a buff for it, then it's actually not amazing. Plus I can probably... Okay, this one probably going up.
Yep. I
And
mean, getting Gift of Steel on Shedding Bridge is definitely one of the ways you win this matchup.
I guess I'm not sure if I. Yeah, well, I would have to deal with this anyway. You can't really. No, you go to. No, you can't really make it that big next turn.
No,
Yeah. So I
all I
can.
can
So
do,
I.
all I
So
can
I can keep my
do
options
is
open. What's wrong with the cat? Like, why is like freaking out so much?
that cat sounds like it's some child.
No, it's a cat. It's just it's how to politely describe it. It's the cat that was made safe
Ah,
at certain point.
so you want to say that he has all the rights to complain?
No, it's just his voice and so on is. What the heck? Just
Can you put me out of my misery, please?
um,
Because because
I'm
I don't
trying.
see ways to do anything.
Why did I do it this way? Fudge. Well,
If you have safer strat, you just run both brutes into my
which one do I pump?
um the bigger one because then it survives. Green one, even with Falcon Dives, doesn't have that much 2 damage
Come
spells.
on, the game, please stop lagging. Please let me.
Doesn't matter. I just give up here, right
Wait,
about
wait, wait,
here.
wait, wait, wait. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait for
okay.
it. Come on, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move, move. Ah,
Well, did it? Oh, and now my client freezed. I think Skype is not compatible with Faeria or Twitch. I don't know.
well, if you run all three at the same time, maybe. Well, in your case, it's different because I think Skype plus just Faeria should be fine. But I have browser, Skype, Faeria is streaming at the
Yes.
same time, so.
Yeah, same here. But oh. Yeah, I'm lost. I disconnect. My game disconnected. It's rebooting, but I still lost because you can't do anything with mono green in that situation.
Well, I can put you out of your misery because we know the results of this game.
You can't put me out of my misery because the game is still lagging and not launching.
Well, I conceded because you know you would have.
Yeah. So one more game.
Against blue.
Okay, I can.
Are you ready for a miracle?
Let's see. So in your case, I think some variant of either combat red or burn or vicious burn would be good as
One of
to
the
qualify.
one of the decks, yeah.
Yeah, then another deck would be probably mono blue. I did send the alternative versions. I do like the river blue most.
What's wrong with the cat?
And
Maybe it's just
then
because
it needs
the cat hears both voices and hears the cooling pad underneath the laptop, and that's what freaks out. I mean, freaks out the cat. I don't know. No, I mean, he does like to run around the apartment for no particular reason, but now he's kind of going over limit, over his standard level of running around screaming. We really need to check whether I have at least one storm left in the deck because I never draw it and I just feel like I don't have it. It just feels weird.
I think you did have one. You can, if you don't, you can cut Last Nightmares to one to have Firestorms. Like Last Nightmare, Firestorm, and Hellfire
No,
are kind of sharing the same slot.
no, Last Nightmare is the yellow one because we cut yellow.
Yes, but you have still less. Oh yeah, not in that deck. Yeah, sure.
It's mono
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
Just I think this one. I was debating, does it actually matter which one to kill? I guess killing that one makes more sense.
Probably. Oh, damn it! Stupid. Should have played lake here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You mean make the lake from the elemental and stuff like that?
Yeah. So the
Uh,
other way around.
uh, um.
Maybe he's responding to your thinking, and most of the time you
So
don't do
it's a
it like that.
mind reading cat. So you mean the cat he
It
can.
doesn't need to mind read with how loudly you're thinking. And I want to repeat, going like this to the side, it's okay, but most of the time I feel like it's wrong.
So I should have gone just up.
Uh, I would have just went mountain to the other side and played harvester there, because up would mean I can kill him with my elemental if I draw any land movement trick. I can heal
Okay.
him easier. I mean.
Okay.
So do you have Garudan?
Damn it! Like we cut it from this deck.
Oh, I forget. I'm mixing the decks up. Yes.
Uh, yeah, this is still okay. I think. Now the question is, so if I want to play Shaker, where do I actually put the land, and where do I put the Shaker?
There are only two spots between lake and the mountain, and to the other side, and mountain to the other side. But
What would you
mm,
prefer?
in this situation, I would prefer it probably on the same side.
So beneath your lake.
Yes. Reason being, that's where the action is.
Yeah, should I put the Shaker there?
Yeah. And I mean, here he's actually doing something. On the other side, he would be just a big collector, and that would be wasteful.
Yeah. I suppose so. So you're kicking this.
I'm not sure how I want to do this. Probably like this. But yeah, generally speaking, I wouldn't go creating lands all the way to the side. I feel that's suboptimal most of the time, and going straight to the face. As with especially with the combat creatures, you want to get into my mountain close to my face as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that feels bad, man, but. Because I know you have a Falcon Dive in your hand, or you're just gonna top deck it.
I have two cards in my hand and drawn two cards next turn. I am hoping to draw it.
But if you don't, then that would be a bit of a trouble, I guess. Well,
It would
you
be.
get to draw for the turn if you want, but I don't think you would. Yep, that's fine. So, transforming that one, yeah. Yep. Oh, can I? Can I do both? Wait, let me see. So I need to do this.
Ground Shaker plus Bomb Slinger.
Yeah.
It
Then
doesn't kill both, but it's pretty good.
I kind of feel like I move them this way.
I would have
Because
gone
other way around?
other way around. Yes,
Could be.
because then a creature with combat would be closer to my face,
Okay.
which is kind of relevant. And if I get Falcon Dive, then I have creature, and I can kill your Ground Shaker and be relatively safe. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. Ugh. So what to do?
I start to actually like this build.
Yeah, I mean, you should be favored in this matchup.
Which is a pretty important matchup, to be fair.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I mean, the more stock below lists have probably better matchup as they are running these. The guy that got buffed, the 3 Faeria 4/2 that gets +1/+1 on flying when you draw a 7-cost card, is generally pretty good at your deck. Ow.
Yep. I don't even think I want to kick the library at this point.
Probably not.
So your failed experiment turn. What are you even trying to draw into?
Well, I do consider having the
Okay.
I think this is pretty dangerous to you right now.
Yeah. But I think I have a good plan.
Well, any plan involving the 2/5 taunt would be pretty decent right now.
You were saying?
Yes.
But you could still have an answer to it, but that's gonna take a turn away from you.
Actually, let's just say that in the list I posted, there is an answer. In this version, you have 1 turn.
But yeah, you also well, you pretty much have just this 1 turn.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Well, another Reaver? Or you mean Reaver plus an answer to the taunt? Then that's lethal. But that's a lot of area. That means some of that stuff should be discounted. Yeah, now what?
Thinking. Because I do have answers, but the fact that this Shedding Brood is... Let's just say that Shedding Brood is annoying because it deals extra damage to me.
Why is that relevant in this case? Because you would have a blocker there.
Yeah, well,
in front of you. Oh, right. But yeah, okay. Wait, what? Oh yeah, you've put yourself onto. Okay. Ooh. Huh. Huh. Is that enough? Well, I have to basically send this in here, I think.
So if you have flame 3 damage, you need 3 damage to my face somehow. Actually, no, 1 damage is enough.
Or
Yep.
this.
Yeah.
Or this.
Yeah, you have plenty of damage.
Yeah.
But if I had Shifting Tide and Gabriel Enchantment, I could have killed you.
Yeah, so this is one of the reasons to run it, I guess.
Yes, because River just kills in 1 turn. I did have Healing Song, so if instead of the double, well, yeah, I'm running 2 of the Prophets, but that's probably a mistake. I was testing them because they felt good.
I think we're
So
done
it's
for
1/1.
today. It's just that I know that this is one of the decks I probably want to play. The other two, I don't know. So depends. Depends. So this is mono red, so I have a lot of options for the remaining 2 decks.
I would suggest that Mono Green is pretty well. It's not hard deck to play, and it's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's one of the options. It's just that sometimes, uh, when I pick green, I wish I would be playing something more interactive that would actually have some answers and not just beef.
Uh, let's just say that Mono Blue is the only deck that really has answers to things. Everybody else is just better off being aggressive.
Yeah, so we can basically think of combat mono red, mono green, then it's probably some yellow rush or some mono blue. I'll have to see.
I would go for like I think if like in my lineup, Mono Blue and Mono Green feel like the best decks out there, and Yellow Rush is probably the third one I would want to use.
I don't know.
At least that's my feeling.
I feel like this combat slash burn build mono red has a chance pretty much against everything, even against mono green.
Yeah, it's decent against Mono Green and Mono Blue, but let's try. Do you have one more game against Mid Red?
Ah, okay. That would be a weird one.
Oh yeah, it's mirror, but
Not
I just
exactly.
wanna see.
It's not exactly a mirror.
Yeah, I just want to see how the game plays out. But yeah, it's true that that deck is pretty good against most of the stuff out there.
So
So
it's
it's
even-ish against the
even or
fields.
positive. I think yeah, I probably will play a bit more tomorrow to see how well I'm with the deck. As yeah, but overall, I think mono blue, mono yellow, and mono red are probably the best ones. Okay, mono decks are the best ones out there, and out of them, yellow has the biggest blowout potential. Blue one has best matchup against controls because of the library, and red is best well-rounded deck.
Yeah, red is just so consistent.
I mean, it's not the best against everything, but it's like has best matchups all over the board. Uh, ah,
What, you're also lagging?
no, I just my mouse broke, so the new mouse registered the click only on fourth time.
So it's not clicking with you, right?
No, no. I'm not sure which one was the problem, the mouse or the game.
The cat is stalking me.
At this point, I might have considered playing Shit and Brute on Mountain and Brute on the other side.
Yeah, well, there is a chance of that. The cat is stomping all over me.
So it's the cat who played the Brute.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. This turn doesn't feel that great.
Yeah, so I think now you see why I like Shit and Brutes so much, right?
Oh, well, in this right now he's not really that great, but if I would have played it on the right side, then yeah.
I mean, in the previous game and overall.
Yeah, in the previous game he was strong. But of course, I think nowadays you can't just play him without the gift, because then you're missing out on so much.
Yeah, gift is doing a lot of value. Yeah, I probably need to ladder a bit and see what's the best configuration for the deck right now.
Probably going like this for now. That's a lot of Faeria, but it's my fault.
I'm just not sure what's the way I want to play it. Let's go this way.
No, you don't have it. No, you don't have it.
What? This?
Ah, okay. Well, that's still annoying. Blah, 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 blah.
The new animations are great, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, if only they fixed the siege engine.
The what?
Siege engine and the siege engine animation. It works in the same way as Plague Bearer. It's like when you shoot with siege engine, the whole screen fills with the poison mist.
So you can't really see anything.
No, it's okay. I mean, the animation is same as there is Plague Bearer that when dies it deals 2 damage to everything, and to reflect this, the animation fills the screen with poison mist.
Okay, should I go land up from the Brute?
You want to go to my face as quickly as possible, and it's not like you have problems with Faeria right now. And even if you did, you could have played something close to your well. Oh, I think I won this.
What you got? No.
All this stuff. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, really? And that too?
Yeah, I think that's pretty strong.
Okay, can I get super lucky? Like super lucky?
Well, Bombslinger probably dies, but rest of the stuff?
Come on! Come on!
Did you expect anything else?
Like, in theory it could have killed at least one more guy.
Yes, but in fact it wouldn't. I mean,
okay,
that's
revenge,
the reason
revenge.
you're not
okay,
playing
one
more than one of those Hellfires.
One more.
Okay. I mean, that situation was exactly the reason why you don't want more than one Hellfire. It's good to finish.
I don't know if I actually want any.
Yeah, that's probably also a good question.
Because it's like, it's good when you can actually clear the whole board consistently. I mean...
The card is fine, but it's a bit on the weakish side right now. 8 Faeria for 9 damage is not really enough.
Yeah.
So unless it's
I think in that weird library deck it was actually good, but
I mean, it originally was doing 10 damage. It's still more damage for Faeria, but in the metagame with green decks, the card,
yeah, just too
the
tricky.
random damage is too weak. So I, you probably should cut it.
Yeah, feels like it. Probably
And
depends on how
put
many storms
something
I
like
have.
Horsemaster.
Ah, the
What?
yeah, yeah. I could see Horse Master. Maybe more, maybe more than just one.
Yeah, I like having two Horsemasters in mono red decks, especially with Shedding Brutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
I think that it doesn't hurt to play it like this.
Mm,
I think it's
if
okay.
you know, well, I don't know, maybe. So what do I play into? Uh, let's go the wrong way.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's really good.
That's the reason I'm playing those. This list is pretty old, but as
No,
I
I
think
mean,
it's
well, because you're playing mid green, so I mean mid red.
mid red.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean my list is the list before the update to the Gift of Steel. It's still pretty good list, but Gift of Steel provides so much value that you should. It's probably better to build around that.
I don't like this, but I think it's okay.
If you had Ground Shaker, it would have been so much better.
Well,
But if you
like,
don't,
duh, thanks, Captain. Like, you think I wouldn't figure that out?
yeah, but it's okay-ish. Not like you said, not the best solution out there.
Okay, that's mildly annoying. Hmm. It's still fun because I have a plan. I have a plan.
Surprisingly, even though this is a mono red mirror,
It's
it's
quite different, yeah.
and it's actually fun to play. More fun than most of the mono red mirrors.
Well, yeah, well, because the builds are quite different, actually.
Yeah,
It's really? You've got to be
not
shitting
like I
me.
have much of a choice.
You've got to be shitting me. Well, you think you didn't have?
Not really. I kind of had to do that way.
Is this like really wrecking your ass? Well,
Yeah,
I guess it's kind of
it's
bad.
pretty annoying. Yes. Well,
Can't recognize the card with the new art.
yeah, I was also kind of surprised, but it's cool.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hmm. So that's how you want to do it.
Mm-hmm. That's the way I like it.
Now I have to think. I mean, what do I? how much and what I am afraid of.
Well, just think about how much damage I could potentially do with certain amount of Faeria.
I'm more afraid of mass removal. How much I'm ready to play the stuff on the board. Actually, oh, it's only 3. Well,
I think I kind of misplayed tiny bit last turn. Not exactly sure. Okay, that's a thing. Wait, what's... that one. Ugh, shit.
yeah, it's kind of hard. I mean,
Shit.
and
Okay,
if you have,
now I really need to think. 7,000. So you
yeah,
represent
if you
lethal
have,
here.
yeah, you need either taunt or to kill off my small guys and hope I don't have the burn to finish you.
Oh, come on, really? Wow. Just freaking wow. Wow, like no interaction whatsoever freaking ever.
Wait, really? Do you just die to this?
Well, the thing is that I needed a bit of burst. I needed to draw a bit of burst. I needed basically just a flame burst.
Oh, well, yeah, that's kinda ouch.
Okay, one more. Because this was
But
actually
it's
kind
it's
of
still
fast.
2-0 to me.
I know. But I could have played better, I think.
Well, yeah, maybe. Well, yeah,
Definitely.
you had 2
Oh
creatures
shit,
on the same side.
wait. Wait, I'm gonna concede because I didn't fix the deck.
What do you want to fix? I don't.
I needed to fix something.
Yeah, add Horse Masters.
Yeah, so leave it real quick. So, oh yeah, it was just one Hellfire and no Storm. So this is why I felt like, do I even have it in my deck?
Well, you can add Firestorm, or you can.
I kind like, do I want?
Well,
Do I want the Blood
hey,
Song
with
still?
yeah, you can cut Blood Songs. If you cut Hellfires, one Hellfire and both of the Blood Songs, you can add 2 Horse Masters in one Firestorm.
Oh, how about 3 Masters or 2 is enough?
Um, 3 is okay, but I think 2 because you don't need them as much. They're good, but like 3 is overkill from my perspective.
Where are you? Here. Okay, now it should be a bit better. I mean, because all these games were kind of close, so instead of a Hellfire or something, I needed to draw like a Storm, or I needed to draw the Horsemaster just to, have this like lethal damage. So,
You keep telling yourself that.
well, few card choices actually make up the matchup.
Yeah, it does, but I mean, it the cards you did have also gave you some advantage, just not enough.
Alright, hmm,
Huh?
hmm.
Okay. You need something to harvest, preferably cheap.
Mm-hmm. That's a thing. Question is now, do I go and try to meet you, or do I go the opposite direction?
Um, if you have combat creatures, you meet me. If not, then probably different way. But actually, no, you probably want to meet me.
Just stem the bleeding.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time against red, it's just too random to go the other way because it ends up being dependent on who draws more burst. Uh, okay.
Mm,
Just for reference, doing it the other way around is probably correct. Like first explore, then mountain.
How so?
Because then, if I step on the current Hearstmaster, you will have mountain closer. Like you want mountains closer to me, not closer to you.
Mm,
It doesn't matter all that much, but in cases it does matter, I think I would prefer having explore in front of the face.
okay. So you don't have a follow-up just yet, okay. So that's kinda good, I guess.
I guess. I guess drawing that ground shaker sometimes would be good. Oh, damn it.
Hmm. Oh, okay, I see. I see what you did there. Okay, that's a thing. Hmm. Do I do this? Guess why not? I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
I mean, it's not the best situation for it, but I think it's fine.
It's really good situation for it. I mean, you can't hope for much better.
Maybe I can. Oh, this is so
You
nice.
can hope, but you're not
Oh, this is
getting it.
so nice.
Oh, damn
Oh,
it.
this is so nice.
So please, ground shaker. Yeah, when your opponent gets best answers to everything you have, it's always nice.
Now you sound like me.
Uh, because that's what actually happened right now.
Well, that's how it feels most of the time when playing against you.
I don't complain about that.
Do I trade in? Uh, guess I do. I just don't know. This is probably fine-ish because can you? Yeah, you can't play Shaker this turn at least.
No, I can't play shaker, but I can play this.
Mm, okay. Ouch. Oh, wow. Yeah, you had to. Yeah, you had to anyway. Um. Hmm. Yeah. Now I feel like you're really getting ahead.
Hate Seed does that sometimes. The card is really annoying if you have them at the right time.
Yeah. Now I don't even know how I can win anymore.
Quite simple actually. You just play the Gift of Steel and kill my Hate Seed.
Eh? No.
Well, at least Flame
Fudge.
Burst.
Yeah, but then you're so ahead. It's so
True.
disgusting. Like, yeah, sure, whatever, but then I would just not be able to catch up.
Yeah, there is that issue.
Because it's not like you would run out of gas, like, you will just keep on pressuring me.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm,
Now you got Gift of Steel, right?
Not even that.
At this point in time, your only chances of winning would be to always +1 Faeria, because I don't see you winning by drawing cards.
Yeah, sure. Should have done that, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
let's.
I can't even. I can't even.
Generally speaking, this combat deck
So
has
you closed
better
everything?
overall. Yeah, the combat deck has better overall synergies, and I think the matchup against green is it is better, but like this one has less of synergy problems. I mean, synergies give you more power in some matchups, but they're also less consistent, as some of your
yeah,
cards are weaker.
I think I'm fine with that because I'm sacrificing some smoothness for just better matchups, like overall. So
Yeah, and
let's say the mid red, like the classic version, could be better against in some matchups, but this one is just a bit better overall.
I think the biggest upsides for that deck is firstly it has I think it has better blue matchup and better yellow rush matchups, and that's why you would be wanting to play that.
Yeah, it sucks to only have one Doomsday. Well, I'm gonna screen share now to show you my current yellow rush, and you can maybe tell me whether that version actually has the right to
Well,
exist.
one Doomsday is a really nice surprise sometimes, so it's not actually even that bad to use it.
So how is this?
I don't see your screen.
Oh, well, you should be able to now.
Uh,
Okay, well, I guess you don't.
it's loading, but
Oh yeah, the
if I
connection speed, yeah.
I can simply try going it to the Twitch. Oh, okay, now I see you.
Mm.
Okay, scroll down the Skype so I can actually.
So do you see it?
And now I see your Skype window.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird.
It may be, like I see your Skype window and your deck on the background.
Hold on.
So can you
I'll try to.
can you open it? I see your screen. Can you open the game
It's open.
so that I can see your game? But Skype window is on top of it.
It's not. It's really slowed in, I guess. I guess
Okay,
it's just slowed in.
It's faster to see your Twitch stream. Okay, that's. Bum, bum, bum. Well,
It's 1 minute delayed,
does,
but okay, wait.
yeah, that
Let
version
me
does
switch
have,
off the. Oh, no, I can't. Ah.
okay,
Okay,
now I see you on the Skype as well.
Okay, then
Both
check
are
out on the
mounted,
Skype
right?
maybe.
Yeah. So, what can I say about the deck? Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with the deck. If that's what's the issue. So.
Oh yeah, right. Should I still play vampires in this build?
Vampires are good. I mean, 6 Faeria, 6/6 life drain guy. They're strong, but I am not playing vampires in my version, and I'm not sure whether that's right or wrong just yet.
Well, the thing about Vamps and this build is that I don't have pacts. I have,
And you only
but
have
I
Shaitan defense.
yeah, and one Doomsday.
Yeah, I mean, probably not quite strong enough.
Yeah.
Probably I would be doing something else. They're
So
good, and they're really good if you can take advantage of the live game they provide, but otherwise, probably not.
so what do should I run instead? Maybe like one more Nightmare, like a second Nightmare, and I
That's
don't know,
quite possible.
one more Flash Wind maybe. I mean the third
Uh,
Flash Wind.
Flash ones are good, but third one is probably going a bit overboard already. I just hmm. Yeah, one last nightmare is okay. Yeah, third flash wind. It's not too strong, but it's okay. You can run the Templar or whatever the card was.
Oh
Three
yeah, right,
Faeria,
right,
three
right,
three.
right, right, right. So I could run
But
two of those, for example, I guess.
yeah, like they're interesting, but I wouldn't call them strong. And you already have Shaitan Demon in kind of the same slot.
Yeah, that's a thing. I could put
Mm,
in one Twister, maybe.
no, you can't because you're not ever getting 5 deserts.
Okay. Yeah,
You can't
Pact
free.
doesn't do much for me in this deck.
Actually, one pact sounds quite nice.
How
I
so?
wouldn't be playing all of because I have found out that the numbers on the Yellow Rush deck usually end up in a way that you are glad to have one Soul Pact.
Okay, one slot left.
So let me see. Right now, we're having two flash. How many flash wins? Two.
Two. I don't.
Two flash wins. Well, and last nightmares one.
Yeah, maybe second Nightmare.
Yeah, yeah. With Soul Pact, you can kind of afford the second nightmare.
Okay. So I probably
I
should
think
test this.
that seems
Oh yeah,
kind of
wait.
stockish.
Stock-ish, but because I only have one Doomsday, I don't run ghouls.
It's fine. I mean, the point of the Doomsday, uh, like, it's okay even without them. First of all, you can attack your opponent's face and then prayer after Doomsday. You kind of have to remember that you can do that. Then you have Soul Pact, and then there is a situations where you can +1 Faeria to use Kalim's follower. And overall, the Doomsday is just same as last Nightmare, but less Faeria intensive.
Hmm. Yeah, I need to
Usually, I mean,
test this
usually
out.
that kind of deck uses up all the Faeria it can. You're not stocking up on Faeria.
Okay then.
So at least it's a nice surprise, especially after you broadcast it on stream to everybody about it.
Yeah, but nobody remembers me anyway.
Yeah, and considering the fact that it's Thursday evening and it's New Year, I'm not sure that many players are watching or will be playing. Actually,
Plus,
I they are.
plus after New Year's Eve, everybody will forget about this anyway after like boozing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the weirdest tournament I ever played in. 1st January, a tournament.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like even for you, a person without any bad habits, this is still like pretty gross, I think.
Well, let's just say that doing it 1st January is still better than the 31st December. And that was the original planned date.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, they after some complaints, there was a vote that was up for a few days, and it was decided to move it on the 1st January.
How like I can't even like.
Because it was more convenient for the organizers to do it the 31st.
Aren't you supposed to do it like more conveniently for the players? No.
You would be surprised how many players actually voted for the 31st. I think the vote was really close.
So
So
none of them drink, and none of them actually celebrate New Year, or what's going on?
Uh, I don't know. Since you're in Russia, you don't know it, but in Europe, Christmas is the bigger date, and even though they do
Well,
celebrate,
I kind of
not
know
as
it,
much.
but still, come on.
Yeah, it surprised me as well, but surprisingly, in Europe, Christmas is much bigger, and people don't drink that much on New Year's
Well,
as they do in Russia.
you have never seen New Year celebration in London or in UK for that matter. It's actually pretty
I,
big there.
yes, I know celebrations are big, but it's somehow in Finland at least I feel that it's not such a big deal as Christmas is.
Well, yeah, because we still live in the same city normally, so yeah. I know that I was a bit disappointed sometimes when I went to some friend's place for the New Year's Eve, and I was like, "Is that it?
Yep.
Is that it?"
So, but yeah. Anyways, 1st of
Well,
January is better than the 31st December for the
yeah.
tournament.
I'm actually, well, let's just put it this way. I travel over here, I mean, to Moscow, uh, basically because New Year back home in Finland, like, is just so dull.
Yeah, I'd probably also travel to grandparents' place to spend the New Year's with family,
Mm.
but not this time. Just a bit lucky I was there for Christmas. But yeah, anyways, at least that was some testing, and I hope and you did get a few decks out of it, and
Yeah.
maybe some of those who are watching, hopefully,
Hmm. Somewhat? Oh, yeah,
some
right, yeah.
some of the people who were watching this.
Yeah, thanks for Gossip TV for hosting.
Yep,
Okay, I
thanks
think
to them.
that wraps it up for today. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Yep.
So
Good
until
night, and yeah,
and
man,
Happy New
happy New
Year.
Year's
Yeah.
to everybody.
Okay, until the next sale, goodbye, folks.